Well, what's up, bag holders? Margaret was down today. We had some movement, and if you checked on the website throughout the day, you can know that we did more moves than a colonoscopy prep. We freaking had a lot of action today, so I'm excited to share this video with you. Buckle up, because it's probably going to have some length to it. Harley. This was a swing. We did get in right before the little D. Just make sure that I've got it right here. I do. Okay, moving right along. Starbucks. Was a nice little swing here. These are positions that we talked about on the video yesterday, right? So this is the second position. Yikes, I think I've probably already put it up here, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I thought I had cleared all these off. Lindy was similar, right? That was a swing. Just make sure my records are correct. What about target? This is part of a flip here. So this is bullet number 2. So we still have some time here. Hopefully sell this sucker in the morning. Bada bing, bada boom. My internet's slow over here for some reason. So we'll just make do with what we got. BYD. That is a flip trade as well. And we got a bunch of them today. Starting to run out of money. We've been talking about it for a while. It's starting to happen. I had a feeling it would. So we'll just manage them best of what we can. GPN. Looks like this is bullet number 2. All right. Tap. Like this is all of the flip madness here. What in the world happened here? This is third bullet. Let's say we got a lot of shares. It's not something that should be worried about. We got the little D coming up, and we got tons of shares. Nice. One more before we hit the swing territory. This was the last one before the swing territory, so hopefully we can sell out of it before we get there, and then we'll enter a swing and play it all over again. This was a flip. Feel like the hunting pecker over here trying to do the one at a time here. So make sure my records are correct. Murphy, we got a sell and a rebuy here on this one, I believe. Yeah, we got a sell and a rebuy. So that continues to streak. And sell stocks every freaking day. Because that's what I do. That is what I do. I don't even know how I did that. All right. Just single lots, nothing crazy. But it's cool to be able to sell it and buy it back, and you can see the trend is clearly down. The market does not have to go up for you to make money. It just has to wiggle. And stocks do not go straight up or straight down. So we are in luck. So as they flip as well, you can see we're in profits. Very nicely. And if you use some sort of leverage in your trading, which I do, which I'm not trying to tell you to do that, but that's what I do. And you can reuse these dollars in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And you can really create pretty sizable returns. I did buy some Pepsi today. I hit the drive-thru again today. My blood pressure probably didn't need it, but it was delicious. And I did a cool thing in the drive-thru too. I always buy that when I go out to eat for the certain restaurant, and the dividend is enough almost to buy one of my rounds. So mission is being accomplished for sure. FedEx. Wow, this is not on the list, huh? Come on, man. Got the little arrow and everything. So as you can tell, not in my universe. But it's part of the transports, right? And the transports are one of the market leading indicators, or the canary in the coal mine, or however you want to look at it. Because when freight isn't moving, that means people aren't buying it, right? It makes perfect total sense. Just over in here. This was a flip. All these hit the screener, right? The market was down. That's how the system is. I follow it to a T. But you can see there was a lot of opportunity. So when there's times when you're sitting on some cash, then don't worry about it, because likely opportunity will come in waves and you'll need the cash all at once. Arco. Flip opportunity here. Obviously we're stuck. You can see it just went straight down. It's always a bummer, but it happens about half the time. It's just part of the game. So I really savor the ones that work right away and work really good, especially on the swing trade side. Because, yeah, it's not a guarantee. ConocoPhillips. You can see in this account, got money, so buying them all. As long as the PEs fit, right? There's not a crazy debt or anything crazy. Then I'm happy. This is bullet 2 here. So, building a position, I guess you want to call it. Other people would call it bag holding. I'm okay with that too. I am a bag holder for sure. And I'm no feel no bad about it. It works fine for me. All right. CRC. Another little flip. And it's cool because we have the little D coming as a backup. You know. Be quicker with two hands, but here we are. We're almost through them. CVS. It's bought every sector of the market almost. Nice little flip here. It's one of the frequents. You can recall the last time it went to the 30. We cleaned up and made a few percent there as well. So it just goes to show you the market doesn't have to be up. You just got to be up with the markets. Just got to know what's going on. Hip to the jive. And what you focus on grows. So wherever your attention goes, that's the parts of your life that will prosper. Last one for the regular equities. Then we'll start getting into crypto. We got a nice little hit on the gold line here, right ahead of the little D for a flip on GPC. Remember, we're getting close to the end of May, and the saying is, sell in May and go away. Looks like I didn't even get all the way filled. Bummer. I got half of my position filled. So we'll just leave it there. I'll highlight it. And then whatever happens, happens. In the morning, I'll decide whether or not I'm going to cancel out that other one or not. No big deal. All right. The rest of what we have is day trade stuff. And this thing needs moved up here with all these active ones here. Not that it matters too much. Wow, we got a bunch of them. Well, I'm thinking this didn't sync up right. That's okay. Ethereum. Trade this on the 1 hour. And believe it or not, this candle right here, look how long that wick was. It did trigger. And we're looking to sell. So we got a hell of a fill on it. Life is good. We're just hanging out. And then, of course, as moves quite similarly, we had the Bitcoin, which is moving quite differently, but you can see the easy entry and what we're looking for on the sell side. So we round out through the day trades today. We have bonds, which we'll go down to the 5 minute and let you all take a look at that. You can see what you see. All right, so this one was bye. Looks like we only bought today. As you can see right here in the morning. Next up, we got silver. It looks like just buys here as well. Next up is the SQ, the new guy. New kids on the block. And Wow, picked a good time for this, huh? Don't you think? So I did get a triple lot in here and a sell, and you can see just how beautiful that was. So as the market went down, this goes up. And I would never have a bunch of my money this way, but once I start getting profits over my position size and I start to be able to free roll the position, we're going to let it rip. Let it rip. It was a 2.75% gainer, and in the last 3 days, we made 4.57%. So pretty freaking awesome. Welcome to the team, and we're very happy to have that as part of the strategy. Next up, we have BitX, and just buying today. Quite a bit of it. Then we have the TQs, which is the inverse, right? So if we were selling the SQ, we were buying the TQ at exactly the same time, because they go extreme, exactly opposite. Same thing here with the SPXL, which is just tracking the S&P. And that actually concludes a spreadsheet update. So the only thing we have left to do now is to go through and look for swing trade entries and or sellers that we might need to put in and move along with our day. Been kind of cool to have some things to talk about, but these videos do take extra time. So hope y'all appreciate it, and I hope they're helpful to you. We had to start with Big Blue there, and not even paying attention. 107, pick that's an entry. This is an entry. The 5 EMA over the 20 SMA. And eventually we will run out of money, and that's just how math works. So don't get bummed out or nothing like that. But if I got to start passing some of these up until some of the other ones sell, or sell some of the other ones early, I will do that just to keep the money moving. Liquidity is a thing. 108.87 is the closing print. And we'll put an order in and see if we can get it filled. No fill, but we are placed. And let's continue down our road here. Some of these kind of look like they started to work and then they petered out immediately, which is okay. Still have a short on the market as well. So, life is good. Hopefully you don't need it. That's the one bet I make occasionally that I hope I lose on. I can make much more money if the stuff sells. But the whole key is stay in the game. All right, we got quite a list, so I'm just gonna chill and grind through these. Let me know if y'all got any questions or if you're into something. How'd you survive on the run up? If this was in fact the top, did you make money on the way up? Most people actually do not make money when the stock market goes up, which is very, very confusing for new people. But the market has went up your whole life, and most people are lifetime losers in the stock market. That's insanity. And that's what helps push me to at least, I probably don't have the best instructional stuff or educational stuff, but more than anything, just awareness that it's possible that you can trade the markets and hold your own and create a little side income that will grow to replace your full income, because that's exactly what I have done. And, ultimately it's up to you, but I'm rooting for you. If you're sitting here watching me scroll through these, you're at least curious. So just don't give up, man. Don't give up. Some of these really had big days to the downside. I did not catch that during the day. And Amcor was close to selling them. So was the Pfizer there. All right, let's go down to the bottom here. And there weren't a whole lot down here, so I'll try to go a little quicker through these. But it's important to look at them. This is Phillips here, but ConocoPhillips hit the screener, so they do trade a little differently. But there's no thought really that needs to go into it. It's just a rote process that you can write down and execute. And hopefully that comes through in the videos. That's all I'm doing, and that's all I'm trying to show you. You start thinking too much, you'll screw it up, trust me. Looks like these stocks are rolling over to me. And as you look at several ones through different sectors here, it looks like they're putting the top in. I mean, maybe they're not, but it looks like we're going down to me. I mean, look at it. And look at this one. It's very similar, right? I'm no freaking market wizard or stock market guru or nothing like that, but they're going down, man. And also a good leading indicator too is that we're getting more options on the screener, right? That screener's not going to light up if the stock market's going straight up. In fact, there will be a lot of times nothing on it. So just remember that. That one's getting close. A little steel. Yeah, to me, that's just what I'm seeing. It doesn't mean that we don't get a big up day tomorrow, but cruising into the end of the month for sell in May and go away. That's what I'm seeing. Boom, look at this one. Now, there's a reason this didn't hit the screener, or at least I didn't see it. But it is under the 30 RSI. And are we swinging this currently? I think we are. You see the little dot. Let's see if we own any of this stuff. That's sad I even have to check. No. We got out. Lucky us. Woo-wee. Dodged a bullet on that one. And that's exactly why I don't mind getting out early. I've seen this story play out. If I make less than the maximum, well, that's always going to be the case because nobody knows the exact top. But if I hold on too long and then the thing dumps on me, it could eat up to a year. I've held stocks for a year, waiting for them to recover. Time has value. I understand that. So I'm happy to take the smaller gains. I know that is kind of like a newbie thing. In the real pro traders, air quotes, they get bigger bites of the move, but nobody gets it perfect. So just know that, and that'll take some of the heat off of you if you're a kind of person that puts pressure on yourself like I do. It looks like most of these stocks are showing the similar trends, like, hey, and then you had FedEx hit the thing, and they're obviously a transport, right? So we start seeing, railroads and other stuff hit. You'll know that we're leading to the downside. But nice down day in the market. I put a lot of money to work. I hope you did too. I hope this is helpful to you. We're 25 minutes in. If you made it 25 minutes, hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate it. And these are long videos. They take longer for me to process. So I'd appreciate the bump. We'll let other people know that the stock market is not a scam. And everything you've been taught is bull. So we'll help the people from the trailer just like myself rise up. And that's why I do it for nothing. So hope y'all appreciate it. Have an awesome evening. And we'll be after it again tomorrow.